show you something. Good afternoon and welcome to Spicer Field on the campus of Tufts University. It is do or die time. There are no more second chances left. Every game from here on out in the Medford Regional is an elimination game, and it starts with these two teams right here, right now. It's the Husson Eagles and the Cabrini Cavaliers, both of which came off tough losses yesterday, both of which need a win to give themselves at least another hour in this tournament. The winner of this game will play the Tufts Jumbos, who came off that tough loss this morning. Gabe, what do these two teams need to do today to get themselves one more game this afternoon against the Jumbos?
Yeah, well, on the Husson side, they only scored 3 runs yesterday against the Jumbos, but Katie Raymond was a huge part of that. She started the action in the 5th inning, getting an RBI. And then on the Cabrini side, I'm going to have to go with Madison Google. She had a fantastic game yesterday, and she's really key to what they want to do today, I think.
Interestingly, both these teams very confident in their aces, as Avery Burns and McKenna Smith going back on the mound today. Both of them pitched more than 100 pitches yesterday, but both their coaches, absolute faith.
Yeah, Avery Burns actually had a very good game going until the Moravian avalanche of runs that occurred. So I'll be looking for her to have a really nice bounce-back game today, I think. She's a very talented pitcher.
Yeah, you almost expected Avery Burns to come out there for Cabrini today. Coach Petresto last year was in the same situation, made the same call, pitched Burns back-to-back days. When he was asked, when it didn't work, why he did it, he just replied, "I have faith in her. She had 9 no-hitters." We'll see if she can do something similar today, facing off against Raymond.
Center fielder number 1, Katie Raymond.
That one, outside ball 1. Raymond yesterday, 2 hits in 3 at-bats.
Yeah, Katie Raymond has really been one of the best players all year for Hudson, leading them in all sorts of offensive statistics.
Sees 2 balls there to start this at-bat. And obviously, you want to talk hitters. We'll talk center fields. Miranda for Cabrini and Raymond for Hudson. Probably 2 of the best defensive center fielders and offensive center fielders you will see in this NCAA tournament.
Yeah, they're fantastic two-way players. I'll be looking forward to seeing what they can do today.
Raymond takes that one for a strike, 3-1 now. Swings and misses at a pitch on the outside of the zone. Count is now full. The 3-2 is fouled off.
Yeah, as that ball bounces off the middle covering in the dugout.
Yep. That one is fouled across the street, out of play.
Did not hit a car that time, though.
Did not. That's a shame. That one is swung on and missed. Burns goes upstairs for strike 3.
Yeah, it's a really good high-rising fastball there for her.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 2.
Burns
Olivia
not showing
McCarty.
any early signs of the 129 pitches she threw yesterday.
Yeah, she's a 2.57 ERA on the year, so she was a great picture for them.
That one upstairs, ball 1 to McCarty. Cabrini once again today going without a DP, as that ball takes the winds and lands on the porch across the street. And if you look at the flagpole in center field, it is blowing dead left. So any fly ball is going to be very difficult to track for an outfielder.
Yeah, and the wind wasn't really too much of a factor in the first game, but it's definitely picked up here now that we've entered past 1:30 in the afternoon.
The 1-1 to McCarty, called strike 2.
Yeah, McCarty was 0 for 3 yesterday, so a little bit of a rough day at the plate, so I'll be interested to see how she adjusts today versus Cabrini.
Avery Burns is 1-2, outside. The 2-2 inside. And once again, another Eagle works to count full against Burns.
Yeah, not exactly the start Burns would have wanted there. She definitely wanted a couple easy groundouts to begin this thing.
That one fouled back. It's almost a reminder of yesterday in that it was the first inning, when she had that at bat against Marcy Silverman that went 14 pitches, and really the fatigue from that kind of made its impact later in the game. As a swing and a miss from McCarty, Burns strikes out 2 in a row.
Yeah, her fastball is definitely really good so far in this game. She'll definitely have to keep that up going forward.
Yeah, it's a great pitch in that she can throw it straight, but she can also throw it, as you saw there, with horizontal break.
Bula McCabe.
Bula McCabe, the catcher for the Eagles, steps to the bat.
Yeah, she was also 0 for 3 yesterday, so she'll also be another player looking for a bounce-back game today.
Burns looking for a 1-2-3 inning here.
Yeah, it'd be a good start for her today. I mean, she started very well yesterday until that avalanche of runs later on in the game.
Yeah, that one fouled back. And Burns 1 strike away from a scoreless top of the first. Looking for her 3rd K of the inning. The 0-2 is fouled out of play.
Yeah, as you said earlier, we're seeing some good at-bats earlier in this game with batters fouling off a lot of balls. Good plate discipline here.
I mean, she's gotten 2 outs, both on strikeouts. This is pitch number 19. And a great off-speed pitch. Burns fools McCabe, strikes out the side halfway through the first. All knotted to zeros.
1, 2, 3 in the top.
Welcome back to Spicer. Coming up to bat for the first time are the Cavaliers, and they'll be led off by Ariana Miranda, who, I mean, Gabe, what can you tell us about her phenomenal season so far?
Well, she's just been a fantastic player for Cabrini all season long, and even yesterday, even in their loss, she was one of the most productive hitters. 2 hits on the day, a run scored. She's been a great player for them all year long, as was seen yesterday.
Takes that one low for ball 1. On the mound is McKenna Smith. Yesterday pitched 98 pitches, gave up 9 earned runs, only 4 strikeouts. A very uncharacteristic performance for her. Grounded to short. Nice play by Tor. Fires on to first, and it was dropped by the first basewoman.
And it looked like the ball glanced off her batting helmet, too. I don't think I've seen that in quite a while.
Dropped by Gregoire. We'll see how they rule that. It was a very close play the whole way. It is going to be an error. Waiting to see who it's on. It is an E6 given to Dorr. So a tough start for her after a phenomenal defensive performance. Runners going. Throw is on the money, but late.
Yeah, it looked like, you know, the throw possibly may have beat her, but she was able to get out of the way of the tag.
Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, that throw, it looked really good. And then it just kind of tailed late away towards the second base side of the bag. Forced Dorr over and allowed Miranda to slide underneath. And Tobelman swings and misses down 0-2 quickly in this at-bat.
Yeah, Tobelman, 1 run scored, 1 hit yesterday. Pretty solid day for her.
That one fouled directly back. If it wasn't for the screen, that would have gone into your face, Gabe.
It would have. That's why I bounced back a little bit there.
Tobelman fighted that one off. Now sets herself. Smith deals. Swung on and missed. Drop third strike. Throw is 2 first and an out. A very shaky defensive start for the Eagles.
Yeah, but they were able to get an out of it.
Shortstop number 32, Madison Google.
Yeah, Madison Google, as I mentioned at the beginning, 2 RBIs yesterday, a run scored, 1 hit. Definitely a big part of their game yesterday.
Corners in for Husson. That one in there for a strike. That one is swung on and missed as whatever McKenna Smith didn't have yesterday, it looks like she's got today. The 0-2. Just missed off the outside corner. Great eye from Google.
Yeah, it's Google trying to drive in the runner from second base. Be a great start to the game for them.
That one swung on and missed. Another drop third strike tagged, but the runner will advance to third. And a really alert play there by the catcher, McCabe, to tag the runner.
Yeah, she hasn't gotten any outs yet, but she's been showing great awareness behind the plate in terms of making sure that the runners don't get any extra bases than they would have had otherwise.
This will bring up Avery Burns, looking to
13,
help
Avery
herself.
Burns.
Yesterday couldn't do any of that. Went over 3. That one popped up down the third base side. Could be in play. And hit off the glove of the third basewoman, Curtis.
Yeah, I thought I might have glanced off of the foul ball netting, but they actually did not. It was a ball in play.
Yeah, that was a really weird foul ball. Bunt shown, gets down. Throw to first is not in time. And a bunt single for Avery Burns makes it 1-0 Cabrini.
Yeah, as you said, a great way for her to help herself as Cabrini ends up getting their first run. Perfectly executed bunting. She was fast enough on the bases to get the first base on safe.
You got to feel for McKenna Smith right now. Has really done everything right this inning.
Cabrini, number 22, Sydney Andrews.
She throws that one by Andrews for a strike.
She's showing a lot of velocity so far in this game.
That one is hit softly to right field, caught for out number 3. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the bottom of the first. After 1, Cabrini leads 1-0. Welcome back here to Spicer. Stepping in to bat, Julia
Leading
Gregoire.
off the second inning for Husson is number 24, Julia Gregoire.
Yeah, Julie Gregoire yesterday, 1 run scored, 1 hit, 1 RBI, so she was definitely among the more productive members of the Hudson at-bat yesterday.
Yeah, and I'll note, in 1 at-bat, as she came in to pinch hit, only had 1 at-bat and made the most of it.
Yeah, definitely a good example of taking your opportunity and trying to help your team when they needed it most.
It'll be Gregoire, Dorr, and McLeod here in the second. Burns left that one down, and Gregoire just ahead of it.
Now it's a good sign for her, showing a lot of power on that foul ball. And
0-2 now. Burns looking for another punch out. And time call by Gregoire. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Burns with her 4th consecutive K to open up the game.
Yeah, and that high rising fastball of hers is really good for her, and it's really been tough for the Husson lineup to hit so far.
Had to bring up Dorr.
The shortstop, number 18, Kenzie Dorr.
Kenzie Dorr phenomenally defensively yesterday. A couple of ridiculous plays, including a over-the-shoulder catch in short left field.
Yeah, a hit on the day yesterday for her as well. Not her best day, but she did get a hit. Trying to replicate that success today.
That one in there for a strike from Avery Burns, who has really a change in mentality. Yesterday, a little bit cagey, not willing to give Moravian anything to hit. Today, she is attacking the Eagles. And it's ahead 0-2 here on Dorr. The 0-2 from Burns. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Avery Burns putting on a pitching clinic early on.
Yeah, she's been pitching really well for them so far.
The right fielder, number 16, Kiara McLeod.
Kiara McLeod now steps up to bat. Takes that one a little bit low, 4-1.
Yeah, yesterday, run scored. Trying to replicate that today.
That one upstairs, 4-2. Burns' velocity definitely showing no signs of fatigue. As gets a swing and a miss there from McLeod. That one fouled back, and Avery Burns 1 strike away from striking out the side for the 2nd consecutive inning.
Yeah, this is really important for her. Get the confidence to get Cabrini the win today.
Just upstairs, runs the count full. Payoff pitch, fouled, out of play. Looked for a second as if Solter might have had a play on it, but that one, too much sauce on it.
Yeah, pretty good at bat here.
That one in there, strike 3. 6 batters, 6 Ks for Avery Burns. We go to the bottom of the 2nd, 1-0, Cabrini. Welcome back here. McKenna Smith settling in, facing off against Delaney.
Yeah, Caitlin Delaney, 9 doubles on the year for Cabrini. Had a run scored yesterday, so really been an important part of the lineup for them on the year.
The 0-1 fouled out of play. 0-2 from Smith. Is hit well into right center. That's down, and that'll go to the warning track. Cut off. Play at second. Throws on the line, but couldn't be picked by Dorr.
Yeah,
a double.
Yeah, she demonstrated the confidence she has in her speed, and a really good throw, actually, by the left fielder to get it into second base, but the throw just was a little bit too late and a little bit offline.
Yeah, a really nice throw there from the center fielder, Raymond, and really a tough ask of Dorr, because that was a really tough bounce. Would have had to be picked and then put back down to get the tag on.
Yeah, it would have, and early in this inning now, Cabrini has a chance with a runner in scoring position to double their lead.
Emma Barbara now up. Drops a bunt down perfectly. Squib bunt down the right field line. And that'll get runners on the corners.
Yeah, another great example of a bunt today that not only gets herself safe at first, but also gets the run to third.
And Cabrini a chance to do some damage sooner rather than later.
Now batting for Cabrini, number 99, Kelsey Hooling.
Kelsey Hooling steps up with 2 ducks on the pond.
Yeah, 2 at-bats yesterday.
Infield is in here for Husson. Bunt shown, didn't. And an easy, uncontested stolen base.
Yeah, the catcher thought about it there, but recognized that her jump was just too far ahead to get her out at second.
Now 2 in scoring position for Hooling. Shows the bunt, gets it down. That'll stay fair, missed the tag. Everyone's safe, and it's 2-0.
What a nightmare of a situation for Husson as they don't get the out at first and the second run scores. Not exactly ideal for them there.
No, it is not, and this has the feeling of one that could get out of hand sooner rather than later.
The catcher, number 30, Shauna Stotler.
Shauna Stotler steps in now for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, yesterday 2 at-bats, no hits, no RBIs, no runs scored, but she's a great opportunity here with no outs in the inning to extend their lead even further.
Shows bunt, pulls back, throw it back to the pitcher, easy stolen base for Hooling.
Yeah, it's the second stolen base from first to second in this inning.
I mean, that is the definition of a known play in college softball. Runner on first and third, less than 2 outs, you're going to send that runner every time. Bunt is up off the back netting, and Stolter caught a break there.
Yeah, definitely a little fortunate that it was unfortunate for Hudson that it wasn't able to be caught.
The 1-1. Just upstairs, 2-1 now. And what McKenna Smith can't afford to do is let Solter on, because the top of the lineup's coming up next.
Yeah, it's so critical for her to get the first out of the inning. Once you have that first out, it just makes everything so much easier for the pitcher and the rest of the team.
2-2 now to Stolter. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Big first out for McKenna Smith.
Yeah, it's really big for her to give her the confidence that she can potentially get out of this inning without allowing any more than another run.
Center fielder, number 24, Ariana Miranda.
Ariana Miranda steps to the plate now. 0 for 1 on the day. Drops a bunt. That's going to go in the air and somehow finds dirt.
Yeah, it's the second time we've seen a little bit of a botched bunt today that could have resulted in trouble, but was lucky for it not to there.
Cabrini loving their small ball right now. Swings, misses, swung on and missed. Strike 2. And now McKenna Smith can sense the K.
If you're Cabrini, you have to make sure you can drive at another run here. You've been so successful in this inning getting runners on base.
Way upstairs, ball 1. That one is fouled back by Miranda. Smith digs back in. Oh, outside. 2-2.
Great job by the catcher to make sure that ball doesn't get by her and score another run for Cabrini.
Yeah, really nice play there by McCabe. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. And another big strikeout for McKenna Smith.
Yeah, that fastball high up in the zone is just so hard for those hitters to hit. Great location by her there.
That is a critical second out of the inning that she gets there.
The right fielder, number 8, Abby Tobelman.
That bunt is caught. Smith was ready for it. And Husson bends but does not break. They give up one, and at the end of 2, 2-0 Cabrini. Welcome back to the sunshine here in Medford.
Now batting for Husson
Stepping
is
up
number 23,
to bat for
Morgan.
Husson is Morgan Curtis. Avery Burns has been dealing so far 6 batters, 6 strikeouts.
Yeah, she's been pitching really well for them. Definitely critical for her, especially that Cabrini wasn't able to double up their lead in the previous inning. That she continues her great pitching performance so far.
The 1-0 is fouled out of play. That one is hit dead center, and Miranda will catch that easily for out number 1.
Yeah, great job by Miranda tracking that ball, going into shallow center field, and making sure that it didn't drop in for an easy single.
This will bring up Smith,
Pitcher number 14, McKenna
trying to
Smith.
help herself out as none of her teammates have been able to get on base so far. Burns fires that one just low.
Yeah, Smith yesterday, 1 run scored, 1 hit on the day. It's a pretty good offensive performance.
The 1-0 is cut on and missed. Avery Burns just working with such confidence right now. Gets that one at the knees, 1-2 now.
Yeah, if she can get 2 outs here, this would be really big.
That one in there, strike 3. She just pulled the rug back with that curve.
Yeah, she's really having her way with this Husson lineup right now. Great job making sure that
The left
Cabrini
fielder,
stays up
number
front
5,
in this
Susan
game.
Blackie.
This will bring up Blackie.
Yeah, Blackie yesterday, 1 at bat, no hits. A great time for her today to get a Husson rally in this inning going.
Yeah, she struck out in her 1 at bat yesterday against the Jumbos. As Burns looking for K number 8. Pulled that one outside.
Yeah, Burns trying to go through 3 innings without allowing any runs at all. Trying to get through this order unscathed.
That one just misses outside. Good eye there from Blackie. And just watching, there is such a difference in Avery Burns' mentality today versus yesterday.
Yeah, I think she's determined to make sure that Cabrini, like how they lost their lead yesterday, does not lose their lead today.
The 2-2. K number 8. Avery Burns, have yourself an afternoon.
What a start.
3 innings, 8 strikeouts, 9 set down in order. Middle of the third, 2-0 Cabrini.
3 in the third.
Middle for Husson.
Leading off the
Yeah, she's been having a good game pitching as well so far. Only 2 runs allowed. She was able to escape that little trouble with runners at second and third. So it'll be interesting to see how she responds in this inning.
She'll face off here against Google to start off the inning. Husson, so far, 8 defensive innings in the NCAA tournament, 1 scoreless.
Yeah, just remarkable consistency from the defense and the pitching staff.
That one upstairs, 4-1. Give up another run mode.
Yeah, Avery Burns so far has had no difficulty with this Husson lineup team with her success yesterday with the 2 RBIs.
The 1-2 is lofted out of play.
Yeah, showing some power on that foul ball as she has all year long.
That one is just off the corner. McKenna Smith wanted it. Two fouled out of play.
Yeah, Google a little late on that one, but battling, knowing how important getting on base and getting another potential Cabrini run is here for the outcome of this game.
Yeah, I mean, Cabrini, they remember yesterday, they had a 3-0 lead against Moravian and then blew it. So, as a great pitch going upstairs from Smith to strike out Google.
Yeah, fantastic way for Smith to start this inning here.
And this will bring up Avery Burns, 1 for 1 on the day, as she not just has had a great day pitching, she's also hitting pretty well.
Yeah, yesterday, no 2 at-bats, nothing yesterday, but great pitching today.
The 0-1 is swung on and missed, 0-2. Smith gets set. Looking for strikeout number 6 on the day. And she's got it.
Yeah, as you said yesterday, Cabrini did blow a 3-run lead yesterday, so definitely the 2-run lead is not insurmountable. Cabrini definitely want to make sure they add some more insurance runs that they were not able to do yesterday to ensure the outcome of the game.
Sydney Andrews stepping in today for her second at-bat. As McKenna Smith really kind of seems locked in, similar to what we've seen from Burns on the other side.
Yeah, definitely shaping up to be potential pitching.
A bloop single for Cindy Andrews.
That's a great job by Cindy Andrews to get that hit to pop right in there and get on base here.
This will bring up Delaney, who is 1 for 1 on the day. And look
for number 33, Caitlin Delaney.
Look for a possible steal attempt here with Andrews. That one skied straight up towards the netting and spun back over the head of McCabe.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was
It looked for a while like it was going to either hit the netting or go over the netting. And then it ended up just taking a tough spin. That one hammered deep left center field. Raymond's under it. for the third out. A scoreless inning for McKenna Smith, and we go to the fourth, 2-0 Cabrini. Welcome back to the Avery Burns Show here on Spicer Burns back out for inning number 4 of work. The top of the Husson lineup stepping into the batter's box. That'll be Katie Raymond, who had that nice catch to end the top half, or the bottom half of the third.
Yeah, and there's anyone in this Husson lineup that could potentially get the first successful at-bat against Burns, it would definitely be Raymond.
Burns 8 strikeouts in 9 at-bats so far today. Drag bunt, fielded cleanly, fired onto first, and a nice play defensively there from Sydney Andrews.
Yeah, it was a pretty good bunt there by Raymond, but luckily the third baseman was able to get to the ball and throw it to first base in time.
And it looks like there might be a pinch hitter already for Husson. It will be a pinch hitter.
Yeah, I think if you're Hudson, I know it's a little bit early in the game, but you still have to make sure that you're able to get that run here, especially considering the elimination game.
Number 6, Lydia Rice.
Lydia Rice steps in, only 29 at-bats on the year, but does have 6 hits and 9 runs scored. So if you're looking to get runs on the board, she's a good person to do it.
It definitely gives someone else a new opportunity to face off against Burns.
She lays off that one, ahead 2-0. That one upstairs, and a quick 3-0 count worked by Lydia Rice.
Definitely showing some good plate discipline early here.
That is ball 4, 4-pitch walk for the pinch hitter. And that ends the perfecto for Avery Burns. So bring up Bulla McCabe.
The catcher, number 17, Bulla McCabe.
That one outside, ball 1.
Yeah, as the other members of the Husson lineup are, she's 0 for 1 on the day so far.
That one upstairs, and Avery Burns, for the first time really all day, having a little bit of trouble with commands.
Absolutely. I think Bulla McCabe here is a great opportunity here to potentially get the first run of the day.
That one chopped up the middle. Can they turn 2? They will not even try. A smart choice made by the shortstop just to fire on to first. Easy as you like, yeah, from Google.
And Burns is 1 out away here from making it another successful shutout inning.
Yeah.
Now batting for Husson, number 24, Julia Gregoire.
And Cabrini to talk things over. So they want to be very careful with Julia Gregoire. Obviously, very much a power hitter in this lineup. Gregoire on the season has a home run and 8 RBIs in only 41 at-bats. So, someone who you don't want to mess with.
Absolutely not. Especially when you only have a 2-run lead. And the other picture for Husson is looking very good in Smith. She has not let up a ton of hits either. No offensive onslaught in this game. That is for sure. A lot of pig-shaking duels we've seen already today.
Burns throws that one right in there for strike number 1. Swung on and missed from Gregoire, and now one strike away is Avery Burns from another scoreless inning.
Yeah, I think Gregoire knows the opportunity here with the runner at second to get the first run of the game in here. Critical that they capitalize on this opportunity here.
And she fouls that one off to stay alive.
The way Burns is pitching, you don't know how many more opportunities to get a runner on second in the game you have left.
You do not, and you also know that someone like Bula McCabe could tie this game with one swing. The 0-2 outside. Husson bench making some noise for the first time all day. That one popped out of play over the press box.
Yeah, they recognize this is their first real scoring opportunity of the day to get on the board here and make this a more competitive game.
One-two is low, blocked really nicely by Stolter.
Yeah, so critical to prevent a runner from getting to third.
That one is swung on and missed. Avery Burns' 9th K of the day. Another inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, and we turn and head for home halfway through, 2-0, Cabrini.
No runs, no
Gabe, you know what time it is?
It's Mascot time.
It is Mascot time. It's our favorite segment here at JumboCast. It is Mascot Mayhem. And this one, we might have the first even battle of the regionals. We got the Husson Eagles and the Cabrini Cavaliers.
No, I don't think it's that even. I mean, an eagle is a great bird, but they're a little bit smaller than, your average Cavalier. So I'm going to have to go with the Cavalier. I think their sword and, some of the other weapons they have would be more than enough of a match for the eagle. But that's just my opinion.
I disagree. I think the Eagles got it. I mean, a Cavalier, that's great. You got a sword. But you're going to try and stab something that's flying around you at 60 miles an hour? Like,
maybe use a bow and arrow, maybe a cannon, I don't know. Some good opportunities to knock the eagle down.
I mean, unless you're like, I don't know, one of the greatest, archers of all time.
Robin Hood.
If you're Robin Hood, maybe. I don't think it's as easy as you think, though. I've never seen you with a bow and arrow, Gabe, so I don't know.
No, you wouldn't want to see it. It's probably not that good.
Stepping up to bat here for the Cavaliers is Emma Barbara. 1 for 1 today, 1 for 3 yesterday. Smith's first pitch, nasty dip to it.
Yeah, Cabrini had an opportunity to double up on the lead. They definitely need to seize it here to make the latter innings a little bit more comfortable than they have been.
That one fouled out of play. And it is quickly 0-2 on Barbara. Smith took something off that one. 4-1.
Yeah, Barbara's been a great doubles hitter all year long.
The 1-2 to Barbara is hit hard off the third basewoman, fires onto first, and a great play, great determination there from Curtis.
That was great recovery by her. She made a little bit of an error dropping the ball there, but a great throw accurately onto the first basewoman.
Now batting for the Cavaliers, number 99, Kelsey Hooling.
Kelsey Hooling steps in. She's also 1 for 1 on the day. Part of that big second inning where Cabrini looked close to breaking it open but couldn't quite get more than the one. McKenna Smith working with a lot of confidence here.
Absolutely. She knows the importance of making sure that she gives her offense the best opportunity with only a 2-run deficit.
That one just outside for ball one. That one hit hard. Dole has it, fires on to first, and dropped at first base. The second error made there by the combination of Dore and Gregoire.
Yeah, definitely unusual because they've been such good fielders all year long, but good opportunity for Cabrini.
The second error charged to Dorr today.
The catcher, number 30, Shauna Stotler.
And Shauna Stotler will now step in.
Yeah, definitely a little bit unfortunate for Smith here. She's been pitching so well in this inning, but she'll be looking for a potential double play, or at least trying to get this batter out.
I mean, she has given up one earned run of the two, so really a pretty dominant performance. Her defense has given her a little bit of trouble today. She's ahead 0-2 here on Stotler. That one up and away for ball one. Smith's 1-2, just high.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see here if maybe she tries to steal second.
That would be an interesting proposition. She does not, but Smith gets the strikeout with emphasis.
And once again, I think Cabrini finds themselves with a similar situation from yesterday when they have a pretty good lead, but they are not able to get the insurance runs onto it.
Miranda stepping up. Quiet 0-2 for her today.
Yeah, I don't expect that to continue. She's been such a good player for them all year long. I think she has a good opportunity here to maybe figure Burns out on this third at bat of hers.
That one catches the outside corner.
Smith, I mean.
And Smith now feeling her pitches, looking for strikeout number 8 on the day. Hit well, left field, but that's going to hang up and will be caught for the third out. After 4, 2-0 Cabrini. Avery Burns collects herself, steps back into the circle. She'll face off against Dora, McLeod, and Curtis in the top of the 5th. Husson down to 9 outs in their season. They need 2 runs.
And definitely a very tough situation for Hudson to find themselves in against a very hot pitcher right now who is just unable to throw anything but strikes so far in this game.
That one comes back across for strike 1. Burns has kept the pinch count low today as that one hit foul. Just foul.
Yeah, very fortunate there for Cabrini that ball is not fair.
Burns only thrown 62 pitches. So if Cabrini were to win, there is a possibility that she could pitch in the 4 o'clock game.
Yeah, Burns has been very efficient with her pitches so far.
That one comes back, and the batter door knew it. Strikeout number 10 for Burns.
Yeah, just the Husson hitters have not been able to make contact with many of her pitches so far. It's been a very dominant performance in that regard.
McLeod digs in here. Sends the first one skyward. That one upstairs, ball 1. The 1-1 just misses inside. And really, this is what Husson needs to do, what McLeod's doing right now. Force Burns to throw pitches. As that one hammered foul.
Yeah, and hit scorching line drives like that, but make them fair.
Yeah. 2-2 now, as Burns will look to put away yet another eagle. That one just missed. Avery Burns was getting ready to celebrate.
Yeah, trying to make her way through another edition of this Husson batting order here.
Payoff pitch is swung on a pitch that was about 6 inches inside.
Yeah, it's a good job by McLeod staying alive here, making sure that you can try to get Burns to work as much as possible. Increase her pitch count more.
The 3-2. Swung on and missed! Make it 11 for Avery Burns.
This is just getting ridiculous here with the amount of strikeouts that she's producing today. Absolute dominance here.
Yeah, Avery Burns right now
batting for the Eagles,
is
23,
facing
Morgan Curtis.
her 16th batter. Of the 15 she has faced so far today, she has struck out 11 of them.
Yeah, she's just been absolutely unhittable for this Husson lineup so far. But still, only up 2 runs, so an opportunity here.
That one is lofted up and caught by Stolter. 1, 2, 3. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 2-0 Cabrini.
Some defensive changes for the Eagles.
Husson making a couple of defensive changes, including Tori Exel in at first base and Emily Dunbar behind the plate.
Now is number 33, Tori Exel.
That will not change anything offensively for the Cavaliers as they come up for their 5th at-bat inning. As this will be Tobelman, Google, and Burns for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, as the Smith-Burns pitching matchup continues to be very
Tobelman gets out of the way of that one. Would have hit her.
Yeah, the rare errant pitch by Smith on the day. It's been very accurate so far.
Both pitchers have been phenomenal. I mean, between the two of them, 19 strikeouts, only 5 hits given up, and incredibly, they have retired between the two of them now an incredible 27 batters in only 110 pitches.
Yeah, it's just been absolutely high-octane performance in the most important game of the year for both teams.
Smith gets a swing and a miss from Tobelman.
Yeah, Tobelman 0 for 2 on the day, so she'll be trying to break through and give Cabrini a chance to double up their lead here or increase it any more than it is already.
Smith's 1-2. Fouled out of play. Just missing a car.
How does it miss it every time?
I don't know. I've yet to see one ever hit a car straight on.
Be a loud sound.
It would. The 1-2 upstairs. We're not here today. We're at Spicer, but at Sol Gittleman Field, they've actually added the sound of a car windshield breaking into the list of sounds the scoreboard operator has. Payoff pitch fouled off. That one nearly in the same spot into the construction site.
Yeah, pretty impressive job by Tobelman getting the foul ball into pretty much the exact same location as before.
Tobelman doing her best job to eat into the softball budget. The 2-2 is hit well. That one hanging up into shallow left center and is caught by Raymond.
Raymond did a great job tracking that ball in the shallow left center field and making sure that didn't drop in at all for a hit.
Yeah, that ball started as if it was going to go to about 3 steps to her right and ended up in about straight on left field.
Yeah, you definitely could not tell where it was going to land based on the initial trajectory off the bat.
Google now steps in. Hits that one well down the left field line. Sliced foul.
Oh, she's got to be very frustrated on that. That would have been an easy 2 bases there, probably.
Yeah, and Husson can take a big sigh of relief. As a real good effort there by the left fielder in Blackie. But if she doesn't get to that ball, they could have been in a lot of trouble. That one's popped out of play.
And an interesting development here is the first 3 hitters in Cabrini's lineup are, have not had a hit all day. It'll be interesting to see if Google can break that streak so far.
Yeah, Cabrini really hasn't hit well this entire regional right now. And it's honestly been pitching that's kept them in this. As Google chops at that one to stay alive. Google takes a couple practice swings. Gets back in the box. Hits that one just foul.
Similar location as before, but just not able to keep it fair.
Yeah, she's making Blackie do a lot of shagging work in this at-bat.
A lot of foul balls here.
The 8th pitch of the at-bat is out of play.
Yeah, she's really making Smith work here.
And we just like to give a moment to shout out the athletic staff who are just putting in a shift, making trip after trip across the street to go chase softballs.
Yes, some great ball shagging occurring right now.
As I believe, judging by the fact the umpire just went to the dugout, that we are about to run out of softballs.
Would not be ideal.
Still 0-2 to Google. That one high and inside. Google ducks out of the way.
Yeah, she did a great job to make sure ball didn't hit her.
Smith composes herself for the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Make it 11.
Just a great hitting picture matchup here.
Yeah, I mean, we saw an at-bat like this yesterday from Silberman and how it turned the game. That one is low. And now pitch number 12 of the at-bat will come.
Cabrini is still desperately searching for an insurance run to really help put this game more solidly in the win column for them.
2-2 inside. Count is full. As McKenna Smith will get ready for the 13th pitch of this at-bat.
Very big moment here for Smith.
High upstairs and a great walk. Battling back from 0-2 to get a 13-pitch walk. Did Google.
Yeah, great plate discipline on Google's part to get on base here and try to give Cabrini a chance to make some more runs in this inning.
Cabrini looks like they're getting set to either pinch hit or pinch run. It will be a pinch runner for Google, as it'll be Rebilas coming in to pinch run.
Running at first base for Cabrini is number 5, Gia Rebelis.
Rebilas, pretty quick runner, has been used as a pinch runner a couple of times this year. That one chopped up the middle. Could be 2. 6, 4, no throw.
Yeah, great job getting the runner out at second to prevent one from being in scoring position by Husson there.
It'll bring up Sydney Andrews, who is 1 for 2 on the day.
And Smith is another good opportunity here to make sure that the lead stays only 2.
Fouled back. McKenna Smith giving it her all, the 0-1. An Ephus pitch that just did not drop. The 1-1 is floated. That's going to be a tough play. A nice play there by the third basewoman, Curtis. Husson gets out of that one unscathed. We go to the 6th. The Eagles got 6 batters to get 2 runs.
Cavaliers, number 32, Maddie Google.
Cabrini reversing their offensive substitutions with defensive ones, getting back to their starting lineup. Avery Burns just going to keep trying to roll. As that one outside to her fellow pitcher, McKenna Smith.
Yeah, it'd be a good opportunity here for Smith to help herself out a little bit by starting a nice rally here for Husson as they try to come back from a not insurmountable 2-run deficit.
That one is jammed and caught comfortably by Google.
Although with the way Burns has been pitching, a 2-run deficit may in fact be insurmountable.
Yeah, right now, Husson's given no indication they have figured out Avery Burns.
Yeah, she's almost gone her way through the lineup twice.
Blackie represents the last of the lineup that Burns will see for a second time. And wow, was she fooled.
Yeah, just making sure that the hitters are late, that they miss. Just an overall solid pitching performance on the day.
Wind definitely picking up here at Bello. Now starting to blow in a little bit. That one just crossing up Blackie. Burns looking for strikeout number 12 on the day.
And what would quickly be 2 outs in the inning.
That one is in there, strike 3. Caught her looking. Avery Burns is 12th of the day.
I think she's on the precipice of potentially getting through another inning really quickly.
Yeah, I wish someone had started a stopwatch at the start of this inning. This has been a really quick inning. Burns deals and gets a swing and a miss from Raymond.
With Katie Raymond up to bat, the lineup up for bat for the 3rd time, you have to think this is a golden opportunity here for Hudson to finally get something on the board or get a rally going.
It is. It's not only that. It is, in all likelihood, these batters' last chance. If they don't do something here, they're not likely going to see another at-bat this season. Burns is 1-1 outside.
Yeah, we are definitely approaching, as you said, do or die time here.
That one is hit pretty well to left center, on and over, and making the catch. Easy as you like is Delaney. Middle of the 6th, 2-0 Cabrini. Bottom of the 6th here, Cabrini looking to get some insurance runs to give to Avery Burns as she will look to close it out in the top of the 7th. Husson looking to keep it at 2, give themselves a chance with the heart of their lineup coming up in the next inning.
Yeah, Smith looks to continue what's been an absolutely fantastic pitching performance on the day from her.
She has given up only 1 earned run on the day, 7 strikeouts, only 1 walk, and really has not allowed, I believe now in 3 innings, allowed a base runner.
Yeah, she's been so important. As we saw in the previous game, it's just been a day of pitching duels today in the NCAA tournament through 2 games so far.
Now that you said that, Gabe, I'm sure the 3rd game will be like 14-15.
I'm sure I will. I'm sure it will.
The 1-1 from Smith, just low.
And from a Husson perspective, you have to remember they are not out of the game by any stretch of the imagination. It is so important for Cabrini here that they add on some more runs so that they can make sure that Burns feels absolutely confident with the lead she has going in.
Yeah, there was that inning, the 4th inning yesterday against Moravian, in which Burns gave up 5 runs. So big innings can happen against her. They're just hard to come by.
No, they definitely are.
The 3-1 here to Delaney is upstairs, and a leadoff walk for the Cavaliers left fielder.
You know, we've seen in previous innings, Cabrini's often able to get on the first runner, but so far Smith has been able to shut that down pretty quickly afterwards.
Emma Barbera stepping up here, 1 for 2 on the day. She has 3 hits so far in the regional. Shows bunt, gets it down beautifully. They will fire on to first, and a nice sacrifice bunt from the Cabrini second basewoman.
Yeah, great opportunity here for now Cabrini to get a 3rd run with the runner in scoring position at 2nd.
Yeah, Fulling and Stolter, the next 2 to bat. So
Now batting for
Cabrini has the bottom of their lineup here, and it's a big chance for them to make a moment for themselves in the NCAA tournament. That one lined and through into center field. They will hold the runner. Throw comes home. Getting to second is Hulling. And runners at 2nd and 3rd with 1 out.
And that's a pretty impressive double by her because judging on the way the ball left the bat, I did not expect her to be able to get to second base standing up. But It was a great job just running the bases, and Husson was not willing to make a mistake that would have potentially brought in the runner from 3rd.
Yeah, Raymond smartly comes directly home with that throw, cutting off the potential for an RBI.
Please, pinch hitting for the Cavaliers is number 12, Holly Smith.
Holly Smith now going to pinch hit for Cabrini in her first plate appearance of the tournament. Has 2 ducks on the pond, has a chance to, in all likelihood, put this game away. And might have just done it. That's down. That'll score 2 and roll to the fence. Smith's going to turn and stop at second. A 2-run double for Holly Smith, and Cabrini has some breathing room.
And talk about a way to make your entrance into the NCAA tournament. That is fantastic hitting by her. Great 2-run RBI double.
The center fielder, number 24, Ariana Miranda.
And now the top of the Cabrini lineup comes up, and they're looking to get going. Between the three of them, 0-for-8 today. Miranda chases the first pitch and sends that into the bleachers.
Yeah, I know we've mentioned it a million times in this game, but it was so imperative for Cabrini there to get the extra 2 runs to make yourself feel all that more confident as you enter into the final inning where Burns looks to close it out.
That one hit straight up to shallow. I was going to say center field, but the wind caught it, and it ended up being caught by the second basewoman, Rice.
Yeah, in comparison to the first game, in which the wind really wasn't a factor, you can definitely tell based on the way the ball moves when it's in the air that it has become a factor in this
Right
game.
fielder number 8, Abby Tobelman.
Abby Tobelman will now step in. She is 0-for-3 on the day. Takes that one inside, 4-ball-1.
Yeah, Cabrini's 1, 2, 3 players in the lineup today just have not been able to get a hit off of Smith today. It's been a very quiet day on their part.
That one skied off the back netting and then off the face mask of the Husson catcher, Dunbar.
Yeah, I thought that looked pretty clear, like it was going off the netting the whole time.
1-1 now to Tobelman. That one is whacked foul into a side street.
Yeah, and that one went bouncing off the pavement into God knows where.
Smith, 1 strike away. Bounces that one. Good block there by Dunbar.
Yeah, and she's only allowed 3 earned runs in this game, so if she's able to get out of this inning here without allowing another run, it would be an overall good pitching performance by her.
That one is hit well into right field. They are going to send the runner play at the plate, and she is out. Great cannon there from right field. And the outfield assist for McLeod keeps it a 4-run game. But Hudson coming up for their last ups, chasing a 4 spot. We'll be right back.
Has re-entered at
Last ups here for the Eagles. They got to get 4 or their season ends right here, right now. And as you had previously alluded to, Gabe, it is do or die time for Husson.
Yeah, and you never say never in a softball game, obviously, but it looks pretty hard task what Husson has to do right now.
It'll be Rice, Dunbar, and Exel, all of whom are 0-for-0 today, either because they have only walked in the case of Rice, or in the case of Dunbar and Exel, have not had an at-bat today. So, kind of being thrown into the deep end.
Yeah, really difficult task, as we've both previously mentioned.
That one fouled out of play, and Burns is ahead 1-2 here on Rice. That one is hammered foul.
Wow.
Sounded like it hit a house. It did hit a house across the street.
You didn't miss that one this time.
The 1-2 is lined foul. And I can't tell who the third base coach is for Husson, but she gave a little bit of a coy grin to Rice as if to say, "You trying to hit me?" The 1-2 is swung on, and they're going to say she held up.
Yeah, good play discipline there by her.
The 2-2 to Rice. He swung on and missed. That time, no doubt, Burns gets K number 13. And Husson's down to 2 outs.
Yeah.
The catcher, number
13
12,
strikeouts
Emily
on the day. There's
Dunbar.
not much more to say other than that. Just pure dominance so far.
Emma Dunbar steps in. That one in at the letters, 4-1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Avery Burns just a machine right now.
Yeah, and Dunbar really needs to make something positive here.
Swung on and missed, strike 3. K number 14 for Burns. And the Cavaliers are 1 out away. And it'll be a pinch hitter for the Eagles.
Now batting
in
for
Axel.
Hudson, number 32,
Yeah, and I think from a
Kelly
Husson
Axel.
perspective, it makes sense. Your other hitters have not had a lot of success today, so why not give her a chance to maybe try something different?
That one is fouled back. 0-1. The 0-1 fouled off, and now Cabrini is 1 strike away from sending the Eagles home.
Yeah, Husson really only has one more chance here, a couple more to get things right.
The 0-2 swung on and missed. Avery Burns no hits the Eagles, and the Eagles get grounded by Cabrini. Final score here from Spicer: Cabrini 4 and Husson 0. Gabe, I mean, what a performance.
Absolutely. If she continues to pitch like that potentially tomorrow, I think this Cabrini team is going to be a very tough out for anyone.
Well, I mean, the bigger question, I think, and the fans will have to wait an hour for the third game, is does the Cabrini coaching staff send Avery Burns back out to the circle for Game 5 of the regional against Tufts at 4 o'clock?
Yeah, that'd be very tough today. We'll have to see what happens. I would.
I would as well. We'll have to see. As always, stay tuned and stay home safely.
Tufts and Cabrini